All right, so it's the next day. And Traxxas actually did send me the part, right? It does say 7720, but that's wrong, because the new part, and you can see this is obviously a different way of, packaging something up. And I wasn't sure if this came off like one of the maybe XRTs that they had in there, like they parted it out or something. I had no idea. This must be like some kind of like pre-packaged kind of deal. So this is what they had sent me. So I had ordered, technically I ordered this, and this is what they sent me. So I wanted to just kind of visually go over this and see if I notice any differences. And the only thing that's an obviousness is these two extra bosses here. So, and then something that I have been noticing is that obviously this is an issue. These pop, right? And there's a mod where you can go ahead, you've got this tie bar that's on the front, and then what you can do is you can put a tie bar on the back. Problem with that is with this XRT, that the screw bosses kind of, they're in the way. Now you can install this, and that's not a problem because you'll be installing it so the screws will be down and in there. But I was giving some thought to this, right? Because what I don't want to do is, if I did do this, that fits fine, right? But people are talking about like maybe milling down the, I don't want to do that. So I had kind of another idea. And it doesn't look like it's going to work. Well, it was a thought, but I can already see it's not going to work. Dang. All right, well, I'm just going to leave it as is. What I had thought was if I could put a nut and a bolt to go through, but there isn't enough room. You'd definitely end up with contact. Dang. I was really hoping I could do that. Alright, well, this is the part that I needed. This is for the XRT. So this is that new version. It has the screw bosses where the old one does not. So this is X-Max. If you got this, it's X-Max. If you got this one, it's both X-Max and XRT. So I'm going to go ahead and put this tie bar brace on here. Get this thing started here. Make sure that's in there nice. Really wish I could put bolts on there, but you can't. It just seems like it's a miss by Traxxas, man. And I hope they resolve it themselves, because that's, in reality, that's what should happen. Traxxas is the one that should be resolving this little breakage issue here. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on it down low. So hopefully this is going to work out. The other thing that I didn't realize until I was cleaning it, this whole piece was broken. So this ended up snapping off. So obviously one of the screws that go through here must have been some type of a twist or a flex or some kind of an impact. Maybe an impact this way where the gear, the cup or the bearing was enough pressure to kind of push up and kind of destroy this. So that's an additional bummer. I'm going to hold on to it for now. I did clean it up. I noticed it obviously as I was cleaning it, fell off. I'm going to just hold on to it for now, only because I want to put this whole thing together. And in order to do that, I'll just go ahead and I'll buy another one of these pieces. But in order to do that, I just want to keep moving with this thing. So this is the new piece. Obviously get the metal thing on there. So what I need to do is we've got the one bearing here. And we got the other bearing there. And what I am going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of grease in there. I'm not telling anybody to use this grease, but if you notice, I use it all the time. So there must be a reason why. But again, I'm not telling anybody. Ain't telling anybody nothing. So go ahead and do that right there. And then fit the other bearing on, just like that. Put this in place, just like that. And beautiful. So I am going to take the grease away from that hole for now. Just go like that. Because I had noticed when I fit the other piece on, there's a little bit of a gap. If I put a little bit there and there, that will potentially help seal that gap. Screws. Crap. Forget what screws it is. Because I know it's not these. So 2 screws are potentially, these ones right here are ones that I might be missing. That's a little different. So these look like they're a taper. And I had said before something about dry fitting. Yeah, see? That's that, it's doing that thing. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So we had 2, so this is the one where I had 2 longer screws. So it's easy. Just dive it in. Wow. All of these are long. Alright. I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to put my 2 longer screws up there. How am I missing the screw? Seriously, how am I missing the screw? Did it fall on the ground? You know what? I think it's because it was these. Popping these out for a second because I want to double check my length here on the screws. Looks good. It's all tightened down. Flip it upside down. So, might as well do it how I see it. Let's see, was this? Yeah, so I didn't have to buy. Alright, so I didn't. I did not have to buy the other one. Screw in the center. Like that. And then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the other thing. So that's down in place. That looks good. And you can take the diff. Again, what's great is that the diff has got that thing where it has that tab so you can't put the gear in the wrong way. So that's going to go in like that. Just going to throw this in place for now. That's what those 5 screws were. So, and I'm only going to have 4 of them. It was broken. But I'm going to put the screw in there just for now anyway, just so I don't lose it. Just go like that. So that's in there. Again, like I said, this is just a dry fit. So it feels beautiful. Alright, so this is all together. So I'm going to go ahead and hang, I think I'll just go ahead and hang the suspension on here as is. So we've got left. So we've got left, right, upper, upper. That in place. Nice long hinge pin. I shouldn't have to tap it, but it's obviously just not lining up. I can't tell which way it's not lining up. There we go. Go ahead and sink that in there. Nice and easy. That's all set. Now this goes this way, just like that. And then same thing with this one on this side. So I do need to put in the little screws. So I'm going to go for the lower holes again on this. I think this was supposed to get those little caps, right? Yeah. I'll go nice and easy, and I will not drive it in with a driver. This is less threads. Just like that. That looks pretty good. Go to the lower hole. Grab one of these little cap deals, which I do need to go to a hobby store tomorrow. I spent the day with my wife today, which is very important to do. So, I enjoyed that very much. So now suspension, steering. So we got left, so that's obviously going to be this side right here. Yeah, what am I saying? Put that in. What am I saying? This is where I'm missing pins. So this one is missing its lower pin, but I can go ahead and just get that from the shop, or I can maybe even cut down something that I've already got. What the hell am I doing here? That doesn't seem right. Because that's a conflict. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, I'm just going to leave it because I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. I'll go ahead and install this one too. Just like I said, it just looks wrong. Somehow I'm missing like a couple pins here. Two are the same and two are different. That ain't gonna work. Two are the same and two are different. Somehow I've lost a lower shock pin. I am going to cut the camera so I can find... Okay, this is kind of making sense now. It takes me a couple minutes. It's late. Takes me a couple minutes. So, I obviously do have pins that I can use. This has nothing to do with X-Max. I think what I realized, it only took me a half hour to realize it, the reason why I'm missing pins is because of this right here. But the real odd one, though, is why am I missing a shock one, though? Somehow I must have misplaced it or something. Because I should not be missing a shock one. Because obviously, you know, we got this pin here that goes there. I should have another pin that's that same exact... Unless somehow I did that. Nah, I can't. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why I'm missing one of these. How? Dude, everything was on this thing here. Unless it got... Oh, it could have got bumped into the trash. Oh, no. That is a high possibility. Oh, yep. That is a possibility. Oh no. And this trash can is full of grease. Oh man. Alright, well I guess I'll have to search through the trash. It's funny, I'm gassing out, man. I'm not into it today. I think I'm gonna pick up with this later. No sooner did I say I'm not into it anymore, I found the pin. It was in my old bag that had my old rear hubs in it. So, and this is that front mount. That's X Max. This is my rear. Battery died. Well, this was with my, and these are the 6S ones. I went ahead and I did some real stupid stuff, man. I thought I was buying upgrades, and these ended up being the old 6S ones. Like, I mean, but whatever. What I was saying was that I did find the pin. It was in the bag with some old X Max stuff in it from prior times. Like, this is one of the bearings for the X Max motor. Also, I've got the sensor wire in here. So, and I also have one of the RPM hinge pins, but I still am missing a shock one, which is weird. So I'm at least glad I found that. That does kind of mean now I can move forward again. Said I was going to give up. I said I was done, but might as well, at least now that I found it, I can go ahead and at least do that. Like I said, I still have to go to the hobby store. Okay, so that's there. I think it's funny that that hinge pin is short. I have no idea why that hinge pin is short, but look at that. So these are the 4 pins. Look at the Loctite that's on there. So these are the 4 pins. So this is where we are now. It is a little odd that that pin is kind of in there, but it's fine. It might be just the back hole is just a little bit different. So I do need a front cover. I do need the pin that goes for here. I do need some caps, but it looks like we're all good. Now the only thing that I need to do now, I got to get shocks to the front. That's going to be a different kind of thing. Got to get shocks to the front, but I think what I should do is figure out steering. So I did need to buy this right here. This was that 7843. So we're going to go ahead and start to do that. So 7843 is a definite because this is X-Mac. This is XTR or XRT. That's that cone piece, I believe. So that piece is going to be here. I assume like that. So I do need to go ahead and pop out the bearings out of this. So I'll go after this one first. So that one kind of almost feels a little gritty. Go ahead and get this lower one. Put that in here, like that. And then that's gonna stand up on this, just like that. Get this piece here, so that is obviously for that. Okay, but is that going this way? Yep. So that goes that way. That's gonna need the spring and this piece. Okay. That's going to need the bearing. Okay. So on this, got that bearing right there. And then we got that bearing right there. So there is a screw, I think right there. But I don't need to do that. What I can do is take my pick, hopefully, See if I can pick this out. Just want to make sure I don't gouge the actual seal. Let's see how good I did. I didn't even touch the seal. Perfect. So that was out of there. And that's where that screw goes way down, I think, in that center there. Is there a screw in there? Kind of looks like that's like the tension screw. Does that mean I don't have one of those screws? Or was I literally supposed to use the one from here? You gotta be kidding me. If that's what Traxxas is expecting, that's kind of messed up. Was I really supposed to have this screw? Gotta find out in a second. Because those little standoff pieces are for that. So yeah, you literally need to have this screw. You gotta be kidding me, Traxxas. So technically I didn't need, because I'm taking pots, but you do need the screw that's for here. So put that under some tension here. Okay, just gonna give it a couple tweaks, just like that, I think. Okay, I might have to back that off a little bit. Now I need that bearing, which was on this side right here. Again, get my pick very carefully. Pry this out of here. Here we go. Now, did I gouge the seal? Looks like I might have. Nope, this is dirt. Okay. So that is going to be that right there. Nice. Now this goes this way. Right? No, what are you doing, guy? Durr. That goes that way. I don't know what I was thinking. That goes that way. Okay. So that goes there, that goes there. Then we get this little tie bar piece here. That is going on there. Okay, so probably better if I install it as a unit. So I need to further take the bearings out of this little tie bar, and this is the same. So that piece is actually the same. This piece is way different. Alright. We don't need those. But I do need to get to the bearings. So technically, I don't have to use these ones, because it came with new ones, unless these new ones are shorter. But there's bearings. 1, 2. So let's push those bearings out. These bearings are kind of a little dirty. So I got a bearing here. And a bearing underneath. Like that. I will use the new piece, and it does go this way, and then I'm going to match up this to that, and it's the exact same, so I'll go ahead and use the original. And that way I can just have this, I guess, as a spare or something. I want to make sure I'm doing this the right way. Alright, so we're good. Put that down into there. Again, don't need an alarm, so it's a mega strength. Just needs to click down and in. Pop the bearings out of the, no. Pop the bearings out of, where's the piece? Where's my other piece? Oh, right here. It's just late. I'm tired. I don't want to mess stuff up too, just because I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? So, get that piece, that's good. Pop these bearings out. Go after this one first. Just be careful. Pry that out. Clean that off. Go ahead and just pop this one out. Okay, so we don't need that. And install the bearings into this side. Right there and right there. Is this looking any different? Not really. Other than this is obviously, you know, extended. It's an extended piece. Design still kind of looks the same. Doesn't look really changed a huge bit. Can go ahead and put this together. Use the old piece because it's the same. Boom. Done. So now install this here. Like that. There we go. Well, it's really not much, huh? It's really not much movement. What's that hitting against? Oh. Huh. Interesting. So, that's something. Making, oh. Look how tight that is. It actually comes up against. And then that side hits up there. Okay. So that's good. That's together. That is going to take that funky screw. But that piece can go on after the fact. That's all done. Just can't do anything about shocks right now. There's nothing that holds that in other than the top plate. The top plate's going to bolt down on top of that. I'm just going to fit that top plate right now just to see what it looks like. I know it can't go on right now, but to see how it's held in place. So that's literally held in. That one screw into there. So it's basically relying on, these two screws. So this needs to come out. So potentially this is maybe an issue. The only reason why I'm saying that is because would that have been longer screws? Because if this piece now interlocks into that, these two screws can't be there. And potentially, yeah, these screws have to be longer. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. So that is where these two screws are going to come into play. The only reason why I say that, these are my bumper screws. Remember how I had said? Yeah, so I think these are going to come into play for that. And also, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that would go onto there, like that. But that's after the shock tower and everything's on. Can I mount the shock tower now? Huh. Can I literally do this now? I can. Holy crap. Okay. But what I do need to do, I still feel like that's wrong. Okay, so in that wide kit also came, see this right here? Came with the springs. It came with the two long bars. I'm going to use the one that I bought. That way this stays together as a unit. Okay. That was 7897 wide. It's for the steering arms, right? Isn't that what it says? Toe links. Okay, so it calls it toe links. So we got one ultra long piece, which I believe went up top, maybe? I forget. Okay, so that went there. So that means I need to get it from, I'm trying to remember. Did that go up top? I think it did. Yeah, that would make sense. Yes, that makes sense if it keeps it away from the arm. So I think the top part goes up to the top like that. Okay, so that means, hopefully these aren't the screws for that. I don't think it is. I think it was literally like these. Okay, so is these two long screws? Oh, wait a minute. Two separate lengths. Crap. Okay, maybe it's those. Yes, these. Okay, it's all coming to me. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. That pile way over there was for that. All right, so this we had 4 of the same size. 2 of them went in here. So I'm just going to put this together like this. See if I'm right. And these ones, there's no way these are for here. Those are too long. Maybe that was these? Nope. Okay. Whoops. Where are those 2 screws? What do I do with those? Alright. Well, let's put this one in for now. See if that's right. Let's see. That go all the way. And why do I have an extra bearing? Bearing fell out of something. Oh no, it fell out of, where did it come out of? Oh no. What the hell, guy? Where'd that bearing come from? It's not there. Not there, not there. Where did this bearing come from? There. Why do I have an extra bearing? Oh, I'm so lost, man. So we had 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Those are all the same kind of bearing. Then there was one in there. Is that what I'm missing? Yeah, okay. That one. Because that one. No. Yes. Okay. Close. Okay, here we go. This is where I'm going to come across some issues. Yep, this is definitely where I'm going to come across some issues. So what I should do is see what screw goes to there. And it's definitely that one. Okay, so these 2 screws are going to work for the steering. So that's going to go there. That screw's already there. So I'm just going to do this one by hand. Just because. Getting scared. Just don't want to wreck stuff, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's definitely that. There we go. Then go to the other side. Give that a crank. Get this out there. And we'll put the taller portion facing that way. And then this one right into there. And then that screw is that one. Okay. Looking good. Put that into there. And that is going to definitely be the longer one. Wherever it went. Pin. And that is definitely that one. Boy. That sure did seem kind of short. That one was way too short. So is that one. So those two that I just put in are way too short. Okay. It's only grabbing like by a couple threads. So that's definitely not long enough. So it would have to be a longer screw. Potentially these ones right here. Yes. And it definitely is. See the shininess right there? Definitely that screw. Okay, that makes more sense. Yep. Alright. So that means this one should have had some shiny on it too, but I don't see. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay. Coming across lost screw issues here. I would had to have had another screw that had some shiny on it. And I am definitely not seeing that right now, unless it just jetted off onto the floor somehow. Because that is not here. Okay, that's awesome. How is that even possible, man? I literally left all the screws here. Okay. So, yeah, that is definitely not the right one. Let me just pop this out, make sure. That is definitely not the right one. And all of these are the same size. So that's no good. Alright. Somehow I am missing a mega long screw. Alright. I gotta see if I can find that. I think I may have found my issue. Now, I literally just thought of this right now. Okay, I don't mess around with joking stuff, right? So obviously I know this screw is too short. I'm going to bring on the rear end again. All right. The only reason why I'm going to do that is because I suspect from the beginning I messed something up. And that would be from an original... That would be from an original working on this truck. At some point, I had completely taken this apart. One of these screws, which is this one right here, is ultra long. And I have a feeling that if that has that shiny metal in the middle, that is my steering screw. And that means one of these should replace that. So I'm going to go after that one right there because I think that one's it. So this has shininess in the middle, which it doesn't. Actually, it does. Look at that. Do you see that shiny? See that? See the shiny?
Ooh.
That's it.
Shiny.
Wow, dude. Okay. Holy crap. That's much better. Wow, dude. And that fit too. And I know I checked the depth, so I know the depth was fine. But I just remembered it right now, thinking to myself, oh yeah, one of those screws was just a little too long. So that's what it was. Wow, what a memory, huh? Okay. So there we go. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. All right, so that's together. Now, the steering, that's good because I could see that and I could see that. I know that's good. All right. So this front section, man, I hope that's right. I really do. I hope this is right. I guess it is. Because look at that. It almost acts like a stop. So I guess that is right. That would be, yeah, that's got to be right. Yeah, it acts like a stop. Okay. Yeah, all right. I think we're good, man. Okay, so now I can re-drag in the, yeah, I can re-drag in this now. And we can do some attachment. You know what? I'm done with all this garbage. So all this garbage can go away. I'm going to go ahead and clean this spring because that's nasty. Wow, I cannot believe I remembered that. So, don't need any of this. All this can go in the pot bin. The X-Max pot. Dude, I could sell this box of X-Max. Sell it to somebody and go, hey, make your own X-Max. I'm not going to do that, but it'd be funny. All right. So, now comes an important part. I do have to put in my drive shaft now. So, we got this section of drive shaft. And, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and install this in here. Why does that look like it could have a bearing? You see that? That looks like that could have a bearing in there. Ah, that's where that felt goes. Haha. Okay. So, the XTR had this, if I can find it. There it is. Right here. Part number 7851. Piece of felt. 2 pieces. I think it's one forward and one aft. I think. Check that out. So we'll see if that's the case. There's one going there. Look at that. You got one in there. And I think one right there. Wow. I think that's how it goes. See, that's got that channel right there. Yep. That's definitely got to be the way that goes. Look at that. Okay. Although, there is a little slot. There's a channel up here. But I'm pretty sure that is going there. Sure does look like it, doesn't it? I hope. Yeah, it does seem like it. Oh! Alright, I need some room. Yeah, so that piece of felt. Yeah, that's definitely the way it goes. Okay, so I need to put on that little gear piece. This piece. Slide this in this way. And slide that felt there. Get that. Oh, what a little pain in the neck this little felt thing is, huh? Yeah. You're a little pain in the neck here. Oh, there we go. See that? Look at that. I'm an RC god.
RC Guy Garage here, and I am the master and god of all RC.
Just kidding. I don't have an episode. Goes in there. That goes into there. And now that goes into there. Look at that. Mint. So that is how it's supposed to go. That little piece of felt kind of doesn't really look like it does much. This must be like a major dirt area or something. In order for those felts to be there, I'm missing. Am I missing something? Oh no, I think I am. So I got that center spine. Oh, I am. I'm missing something. Is that what this is? Servo mount bulkhead, cover, chassis brace, and steering cover. Oh no. I have no idea. There's a piece that's supposed to go there. Ah, I think it's that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yes. Actually came with it. No stinking way. And it came with screws. Yep, that definitely goes there. Check that out. Wow. Holy saving grace. That part number right there, 7820. Definitely needed that to go with these felts. Okay. There's 4 screws here. 2 long, 2 short. This looks like it goes here. Houston, we have a problem. Because what the hell is this piece for? I have no idea where this goes. That piece obviously goes there. This piece something to do with the front. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do some guesswork here. I'm gonna do the little depth gauge thing here. See what we got for depth. So we got some pretty long depth there. So that might be the long screws. And that might be the short screws. Dang it. Alright. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna put the short screws up here to the back. Very carefully sink these in. Looks like that executive decision was correct. I gotta tell you, I am liking what I'm seeing here. This is making me happy. Can't believe I'm saying that. But that's a good thing, though. Okay, got that one. And we got this. Now, the only question is, this is, I think, when I've got to put my servo in here. Where the hell does the wire come through? Right? Because the servo, pretty sure, mounts here. But that means this piece is going to come off because that's wrong. Yeah, okay, the servo definitely mounts there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that isn't wrong. Is that wrong? Is that a piece I'm missing? No. Is that the same damn piece? Okay. 7847. See, this is my adjustable one that I put in. This is the one I made. So I made this piece. Definitely looks like the same damn thing. That's the same exact thing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave mine in there then. If that's the case, I'm going to leave my, because like I said, I made that piece. But where does this wire come through? Oh, I see it. There's a slot right there. Okay. See how there's a slot right there? Okay, so that's where that comes in. So, feed that down and in there. Love it when a plan comes together. The struggles. Okay. Bam. Look at that. Right into place. The same damn 3 screws. So I had these one of them fall off the table. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Looking good. We are looking good. Bam. 1. Whoa. 2. And then 3. Yeah. Boy, that was close. Okay. Servo's in. Nice. Except now that's in the way. Is it though? Damn. That's almost like a clearance issue. I wonder. Nope. It's good. I think it's good. Oh, my custom one fits. Check it out. That's a good thing. My custom one fits. Okay. Cool. That's in. Now, what the heck is this piece for? Must have something to do with something up front here. Alright. Flip this back around. Dude, I'm psyched. So this goes somewhere. Looks like it has a bearing. Doesn't it? Right there, but guess what? I don't have those screws. Yeah, I don't have those screws. Did the X-Max even have that? But I'll probably be able to find screws that'll fit that, though. Let me see if my X-Max even had that. No, it didn't. So the X-Max did not have that piece. So that is a different thing. But it did give me the cap. They just didn't give me the screws. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they did, and maybe I just used 2 other screws for 2 other things. But I can still figure it out, because all it is, it's basically just depth. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to go ahead and get this installed. Oh, this is interesting. Here we go. Oh, look at that, dude. I got an X-Max. I got an XRT. Okay. Ah, this is cool, man. All right. So I need something to hold this up. Nice. Check it out. We've got almost a full roller here. Need something to hold it up. Ugh. Okay. Kinda. Yeah, here we go. All right. So,